boys, baby. Hope boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when the hope come for you? Let's get it.
Dread it, run from it, destiny arrives all the same. And now it's here. Or should I say, I am.
What more do you want from me?
Yup. Come on. They say ain't no party like a cowboy party. What about a hope party, baby? To the window and to the wall. The Hope Boys coming with it all, baby. Put a 1 in the chat if the audio is straight. Put a 1. Hope boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when the hope come for you? Come on. Mama said there'll be days just like this. The math don't mathing. Come on, baby. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah.
You have an unnatural allegiance to losers. It's not like that.
Come on with it, baby. All right, appreciate everybody for jumping in and tuning in. The name is Law Nation. Appreciate you. Shout out to Beer Gang in the building. Come on with it. Shout out to everybody, man. I hope all is well. I hope that you guys had a wonderful holiday. I hope everything is in favor of you. The 5-7 Cowboys, baby. The only thing that I can say to combat this is misery love company. and the 49ers, the 49ers, they bang loser gang over there too. So they 5-7. So at the end of the day, I know a third of Cowboy fans right now will probably get rid of their spleen to have Kyle Shanahan to be the coach here, right? We could just swap coaches, but neither here nor there. Hey, King Pablo, Alida La Raza. He says, I blame Dak, at the end of the day. It feels good. It feels good not with the ability to blame Dak, right? It feels good to a degree. But at the end of the day, Dak Prescott is the ultimate reason why we haven't been winning, right? Right? In the last 30 years, we can blame Dak Prescott. It's because of Dak Prescott is the reason why we ain't been winning. If we didn't have Dak Prescott, boy, we would have won 10 Super Bowls by now. But I get what you're saying. And hopefully next season we can have a different start. Hopefully, man. But neither here nor there. There was an article put out there by my guys blogging the boys, and I kind of took their title and put it in Chat GPT and spit it out the title that I got right now. So shout out to Chat GPT. But neither here nor there. This was the title, Cowboys Playoff Picture. Mathematically alive, Dallas needs wins and helps. And that's where we at now. We need other teams to lose. We need to win out. And every time the Washington team wins something, it causes all type of ripple effect for us. But it is what it is, man. What we gonna do? Washington team, we beat them. They get, basically, and then they go blow out people, How is this even possible? And on top of that, ladies and gentlemen, what is really deserving of the Cowboys? I said this morning on my morning video. What is really deserving for the Cowboys? What is really deserving for a Cowboy? North of the border, playoff talk is crazy. It's nasty work, man. I got studios to be built over here. I got obligations, man. You know, hey, this is my 9 to 5 here talking to y'all, man. I got to talk about something, man. Shoot, I'm about to be like Kai Cenat. I'm gonna just start bringing celebrities over and we just play tic-tac-toe or something, man, or do some other form of content, you know, because there's nothing else. The Cowboys don't give us enough to talk about as it relates to the win column, right? But what is deserving of the Cowboys? You get with what you pay for. You get with what you deserve. Like at the end of the day, you see a bodybuilder with all of those muscles, right? They just don't get it by just laying down. Now, technically, in this modern day society, maybe you can maybe you can go get BBLs and stuff, but that ain't really real stuff, you know? Jerry says we still alive. So, Angie says the struggle is real, you know. So that's just what it is. At the end of the day, I'm stuck on it.
You must be out of your goddamn mind.
I am, you know. I am, because here's the truth of it all. If we look at these teams, if I can find them, hold on, give me a second. All right, get this out the way. Get that ad out the way. No ads. If we look at the Detroit Lions, they are 11-1 because they took care of business. They are 11-1 because they took care of business, man. They took care of business. I would never forget when I first got on, you know, with the GOV. There's levels, grades, tiers. And we had somebody who was a GS5 who always complained, who always was mad and said, well, I trained that person. Now they're a GS13. Now they're a GS14. I trained that person. That person was up under me. How can you get mad because you stuck at the GS5 or the GS7 level, but you never put your name in a hat for other promotions, for other positions? But you would rather sully and denigrate and get mad and punch at the wind and hate on the person that's out there moving and grooving, out there putting their name in a hat so that they can get rejected, so that they can continue. Have y'all ever seen somebody like that? That they put their name in a hat, they put all of their work efforts in, and now it's time for them to get blessed with the opportunity. And all of a sudden, the hater mad at them for putting in the work. You see, that's crazy. Scott says those BBL feels good though, Law. But let me say this though. The Detroit Lions, and shout out to you, thank you, Scott, for the support. Here's my 1,000 truths. You can have all of the years, you can have all of the experiences, but if you don't put your name in a hat, and if your name don't get drawn, because your name is not in there, and the playoff is the same way, the Detroit Lions, we seen tangibly that them boys, they went out and they won in the draft. They won on acquisitions. They also can win games, not just by their quarterback, but they win games team-wise. Team-wise, they are running the ball, winning the games. They have the ability to stretch things and make things happen. They don't sit here with vanilla game plans, right? So when you look at all of that, that counts. They are not sitting when they star-studded edge rusher went down. What did they do? They went and got somebody else. So when you look at these teams like the Buffalo Bills, they have the ability to run the ball. Pittsburgh Steelers. I mean, come on, Mike Tomlin. Shoot, he could take me and put me as the quarterback, and he would still have a winning season. Don't y'all understand and know this, that this particular brother has 18 winning seasons. Don't you know how hard that is to come by? 18 straight winning seasons. And that's not by chance, because he put the work in. He put the efforts in. He knows how to motivate his team. Right? So when everybody else got machine guns and knives and stuff and bow and arrows and guns, this dude got a slingshot, and he's still able to stay afloat because he's coaching. And they go out and they make the decisions to benefit their team. That's why they're 18 straight seasons without a losing record. You don't get that by chance. Somebody says, oh, man, he just lucky, man. He just lucky. That brother right there just lucky. I'm going to say this again. Luck is when preparation meets the opportunity. And we ain't talking about preparation H, So it is what it is. The Dallas Cowboys, we are where we at because we didn't make the necessary moves. We didn't do the necessary things. So we want to have the six packs. We want to have the biceps. We want to have the beard gang. We want to have all of the other stuff that other people go out there and work for and go get. Whereas we sitting down here looking. The Philadelphia Eagles, what they did, ultimately, I hate giving them praises with this, but they didn't say, hey, we only gonna win with Hurts or bust. No, AJ. And hey, when Smitty was out, Jahan Dotson. Oh, without that, excuse me, Dallas Goedert. You also have Saquon Barkley. You got those things because they don't want to sit back and say, hey, the excuses. It would knock at your door just like this. The excuses would be right there. They didn't just lean on draft and development. Because let me ask y'all this. Is Quinyon Mitchell, is he a draft pick or he was an acquisition transferred over there? No, he was a draft pick. Cooper DeJean, was he a draft pick or was he a guy that they picked up from the UFL? You know what I'm saying? Oh, excuse me, Jordan Davis, Jalen Carter. And then they sprinkle in stuff. I'm not saying giving them all of the flowers in the world, but that is a team that's sitting there saying that, hey, it's better to be 10-2, possibly, versus, hey, wait till this guy get back. Wait till that guy get back. Oh, my goodness, man, we can't pay this nor that. They paying their wide receiver room $57 million collectively. And we are talking about hanging around the rim. We're talking about squeezing our best wide receiver, having him to sit out the entire offseason and expect for him to be on the same page as everybody else once the season kick in because we gave him a few coins. The levels of expectations, you pay for what you get. I guarantee you, if you're a cashier, you're working at the cash register, right? And it's somebody's time for you to say, hey, there'll be $8. You said there'll be $8, and somebody reach down in their pocket, ball up a 10 and throw it at you, you're going to be mad about it. And talking about keeping the change. You're going to be like, excuse me, now it'll be $8, but you don't have to disrespect me with the $2. Now, I'm going to still take that money, but hey, y'all know just because you paid somebody doesn't mean that you're going to be able to be respected because you paid the person. Law, them dirty, stinking Eagles are pretty good. Jake the Great. To be fair, them stinking Eagles always been good. They always been good. They always, in the 90s, they were good. Cunningham flipping over folks. I mean, the dude had a strongest arm, can throw 90 yards, can run. Hey, matter of fact, he was a better version of Jalen Hurts. Cunningham, right? They used to have Ricky Water, all of those boys. Defense always gave us nightmares, Reggie White and beyond, right? But we were saying that for dog sure, they know who daddy is, right? They know who daddy is. The Dallas Cowboys, shoot. So good, Kevin Hart had a Cowboys jersey at one point, right? Shoot, Allen Iverson, he was in Philadelphia, but he was still with them boys. Come on with it, shoot. But at the end of the day, we rested and we stayed in the 90s while everybody else moved on. Everybody else said, okay, yeah, we that team that said, hey, man, we good, man. Check our record, baby. Yeah, yeah. Look at that 95 Super Bowl. Come on, don't y'all know how long they been, you know? Yeah, they were good with McNabb, Reed, right? Shoot. Look, what we're hoping, because we are the Hope Boys, appreciate y'all. Can y'all do me a huge favor? Can y'all do me a huge favor? Hit that like button, share that content. We hoping that Cooper Rush can be our versions of a Nick Foles, right? Sure, we hope he can be that versions of us, you know. We definitely need to figure out ways to win. We do. We need to figure out ways to win. But what I'm getting at is what I'm really telling y'all is that you can't win. You can't win with only minimum input. You got to put the work in, baby. You got to. Detroit Lions. They put the work in. They're 11-1. 11-1. Yeah. The Washington team, of course, they are right ahead of us, 8-5. We're 5-7. The reason why the Washington team, they got to lose out or something like that for us to even get any shot at it. But their strength of schedule right now is in their favor, right? So, and they blow out bad teams and they struggle against teams that's above 500 or good teams. Dare I say they are now 1-4, something like that, on teams that's above 500. But nobody's going to bring that records up, right? So that's where it is. Don't disrespect Nick Foles. Come on with it. Fangio, Kellen Moore, Barkley was the best offseason acquisition in all of football law. Shaking my head. This is from Action Powell. The Fangio deal, he had literally the Miami Dolphins having the number 1, number 2 defense respectfully, right? So if I pull up the Eagles, and I'm not making this an Eagles show, but this is just only for context. Let me see, for context right here. Let me see where they at. They have the number 1 defense in the National Football League. I hate to say this, but got to give Fangio his flowers. Sure, it was a real good acquisition pickup for them, because on their defense, when I seen the confidence of Cooper DeJean versus Derrick Henry, and then he flexed on them, you know. Who knocks down Derrick Henry and then get up and flex, you know, and let people know? Zach Bond was a really good pickup for them. Right. So we're seeing diversity in their structures here. So if it's a copycat league, my biggest hope would be if the Cowboys can open up their eyes and say that they squandered, if they have to look into the mirror and they say they squandered their chances by not being able to move and picking fights with their own, right? Everybody got the same amount of cap space. Is how you utilize and use. You know that a big chunk of your cap space will always go to your quarterback. The other biggest chunks of your cap space is going to go either to your edge rusher or your wide receivers. That's the name of the game. Either you're going to pay the quarterback to throw the ball, or you're going to pay someone to sack the quarterback to keep him from throwing the ball. And on top of that, your other pieces, you got to have wide receivers. That's just how it goes. You got to have wideouts. And then on the other end, you got to have someone to stop the wide receivers, which is DBs. You can look for cheap labor, but you're going to have to pay for it if you go cheap with that. One of our biggest miss this offseason was not securing Gilmore. And not just Gilmore by namesake or by just adding into the fact that you need another veteran guy to help alleviate those things. So that's just what it is. That hit wasn't shit, though, you know. But, hey, I don't give a – he's a rookie. And I know Henry needs momentum to get and turn upfield, but it's the ideology, right? It's what it is. It's like finally dunking on Michael Jordan, right? Or catching LeBron James slipping and you fool around and saying, yeah, I'm off the doggone side baseline, right? So that builds confidence. One of the things that you need as a defensive back is confidence. They got that. That's all I'm saying. And I get it. Shoot, it could have been a little crash hit. But it's just like, finally beating dad in the basketball game, one-on-one. Yeah, I got Pops the other day, man. Yeah, I finally got him. That builds all type of confidence. So it just looked bad. For optics, it looked bad, But neither here nor there. The Cowboys got their own spoonful of issues here. But when you look at the possibilities here, we're here. Here's what I'm going to put out here. I got to say this. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. At this point, we need for the 49ers to win more games. I need for the Niners to win more games, shoot. Because we 5-7, and if we fool around and have them to pick ahead of us, close your eyes and imagine. The Niners getting Genty or something. Shit. You can't let Kyle Shanahan get Genty. We know what's going to happen to McCaffrey. And I mean, come on. So we need the Niners to win more games, more and more. Come on, Niner gang. Come on, y'all need to start winning now. Hey, y'all don't need to be picking ahead of us. Come on, I can't have that. No. So I need for the 49ers to start back winning again. All right, so here's the lineup where we at. Jacksonville, number 1. Vegas, number 2. Giants, number 3. Hey, and I can't really bang on my chest so much about the Giants because they fool around and get Cam Ward or Shador, one of those boys. Just like that, they can go from worst to first. So I don't want to talk too bad about the Giants. They might be doing a tank job for real by being 10-2. Well, 2-10. I meant to say the Patriots 3-10, Carolina 3-9, Jets 3-9, Tennessee 3-9. I think that they're trying to get one of those quarterbacks there. And the Cowboys, we right here at 13th spot, 5-7. For perspectives, we're 5-7. Miami Dolphins 5-7. I know a lot of folks right now love Mike McDaniels. Here's another thing. When you just look at it from a different perspective, think about this division. 5-7 right here, that's second place. 5-7 is second place in the AFC East. That's second place. So you be in a whole different world. And even talking about the Niner gang, they're 5-7. They're at the bottom, right? But they're not out of it as well. So come on, Niners, win some more games. Yeah. Win some more games because they right there in the thick of it still. So it's just like one of those things, man. Scott Simpkins says, man, I beat my dad and still got my behind whipped on court. Yeah, your dad didn't let you win, did he? But it's like beating your dad, My little ones, they still mad at me because I don't let them win on tic-tac-toe. They get mad. Yeah, they get super mad, boy. Shoot, I ain't letting them win either. Shoot, connect, fold, tic-tac-toe, none of that stuff. Because when my mind starts slipping and when I get as old as Jerry Jones, I want them to still push me, There we say, win Niners, yeah. You'll never think that would be a day that happens, okay? All right, so let's do this quick mock, and we'll talk about other ventures and stuff like that. That's that Mozzie video. But let's do this quick mock right quick from them. Here what we got. We got Travis Hunter, Shador Sanders, Cam Ward to the Giants, and the Tet kid, McMillan to the New England Patriots, you got Mason Graham. Mason Graham looks and feels like he's going to the Giants. The Panthers. He looked like a Panthers guy. Will Johnson, Abdul Carter, Will Campbell, James Pierce, Aston Genty going to the Cincinnati. Kevin Banks, Bears, and they got the Cowboys going with Malachi Starks. Okay. And then right behind us, you got the Niners going with the edge rusher, Nick, from A&M. Now, here's what I'm going to say. The Dallas Cowboys, I want you guys to still look up Malachi, but here's what I really want to tell you guys. Don't sleep on Amarion Hampton. They got us picking him up in the second round with the 44th pick. He's 6 foot. He's 220 pounds. He's low center of gravity of earth. People bounce off of him when he runs. He had 1,400 yards of rushing. Let me see. They don't have his full stat line for your mind, but he's been pretty solid over there. 14 total touchdowns, 15 if you add the receiving touchdown, and he averaged 5.7 yards per tote. And throughout his career, he averaged right at 5.6. He may not be Genty, but I'm telling you, if you look up Amarion's tape, you'll be like, hey, give me him, give me him, give me Amarion. So either or, come on. The Dallas Cowboys, they better, like the sunlight coming through this window now. The sunlight is in my face. The Dallas Cowboys better pick up a damn running back. I don't want to hear, like, I don't want them to hear, hey, man, we got Rico, we got Deuce Vaughn, we going to bring Zeke back. Look, stop, don't do this to us, Cowboys. Y'all better pick up a damn running back between the first, second, and third quarter, first, second, and third rounds. I meant to say, you better pick up you a damn running back. I don't want to be playing around with, hey, man, we need a running back. Or, hey, man, we can find a running back in the 5th round or the 6th round or the 7th. No. You pick up a damn running back now. I'm tired. It's been too long. Yes, indeed. Trick says the Bengals are not drafting the running back. Yeah. Oh, Christopher says Hampton is a bad boy. Yeah. He's explosive. Yeah. Hampton's a 4'4" guy. He's 4'4". He looks like it. I call him Baby Chubb. No lie. Smoke one for you. Hey, y'all look up his tape. Yeah. Draft Hampton and give him number 23. Yeah. And Sean says, I smoke with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, y'all, look, we all smoking with smoke one for you. We going to blow one to the clouds because we need, look, it goes back to what these teams have in common. And I'm going to go back and tell you. Regardless of what you say, the Atlanta, they got a good running back. Tampa, they got a good running back. Seattle, they can run the mess out of the ball. Arizona Cardinals, they can run. Shout out to him. Minnesota can run. Lions can run. Philly and the Detroit Lions, both, you have seen games with your eyes that they can run and tote that rock, man. So, yeah, I like Ollie Gordon. Yeah, so my top 3 running backs right now is Genty, Gordon, and Hampton. Those are my 3 guys right now. And this is still so early and so soon that these numbers could change, right? There's somebody that we don't even know yet, right? The combine haven't hit yet. There's going to be somebody run a 4.2 or a 4.1 something, and they're going to be like, hey, check out this dude from Tulane, from Tulane or something, Check out this dude from Hines Community College or something, So it's always somebody that you don't know of that can get things going, Yeah, I'm getting my vitamin D. I'm getting my vitamin D in with the sunlight hitting my face right now, So what I'm saying is basically Those are things that you have to quantify. And speaking of that, one of our biggest supporters here, Underdogs, and you guys can be the same just like me with Underdogs. They got a slew of things over here. They will match up to your $1,000 on your initial deposit, and they get $1,000 bonus in cash. That is something that we can really say that, hey, we can utilize and use here with Underdogs, as well as they got multiple selections. So even if you're a football team out of the mix, you can jump in and dive in like NBA stuff. But neither here nor there, they got the finger licking Jameson Winston here with 234 yards. You can go higher or lower, and you can go with high. They're going to sling the ball all around. They got Bo Nix, 223. You can go higher or lower. Here's what Bo Nix got to do. They got to win out, because where they at in their division is kind of really tough on those boys. But with neither here nor there, you got Nick Chubb. You can go higher or lower with rushing yards. I think he'll get more than 53. See, now, they got you along the way. When your pick must be with at least another 2 different teams, now I got to pick on another side of the ball. So passing touchdowns, rushing. So I can go like, I think that Bo Nix going to throw less in this game. But it's intriguing, because if it's going to be one of those things against the Browns, I'm going to go higher. You see what I'm saying? So, boom, we can accept these type of things, and we can get things going. Let me put like $10 in there. $10 to give me $56. You can't beat that. You can't beat that, ladies and gentlemen. And then we're going to see if we can go ahead and go with it. Come on with it. There we go. There we go. So we're going to confirm our picks right here. And boom, shakalaka. Let's see if 10 can give me some money over here. You can do the same or share this. Use promo code LAW for more information. Check out Underdogs, just like we are. We are the underdogs. Believe it or not, we are the underdogs in this world. So my guy Micah says, Law, check Jahad Campbell, linebacker from Alabama, when you get a chance. Definitely will. So that's the link right there. Be sure to check out Underdog. Use promo code LAW, you know. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you driving a car, you know where I'm about to go, baby, you know, and your money come in, and you happy, you excited, you know, and you kind of veered off into the wrong side of the lane, but you got back in the right side, right? And you start driving a little bit, but somebody else got their winnings, right? And they slam into you, who you gonna call? Who you gonna call, you know? Angie said, let me borrow $1, but I can let you borrow a phone call that you got to make in order to get processing right.
It starts from the first phone call. Most of the time, you're going to talk to Gene Burkett, a 30-year partner. You're not going to talk to some employee that just got put on the phones that day.
There are things that are so crucial, especially if it's a cataclysmic event, to have our experts get out and look at the vehicle, witness statements, photos, the whole thing.
Call Frenkel first.
Chosen by the people, feared by the insurance companies. Call Frenkel first.
That's 214-817 and all of the threes. Yes, mount up, baby. Call my line. But Frenkel Law Firm is located here in Dallas. Keep in mind, about 9,000 people a month move into the heart of Dallas. That's a lot of folks. So they may not be aware that they can get a personal injury lawyer that's local. That's somebody that got over a combined of 100 years of experiences. They'll be able to take good care of you and not advantage of you. Don't nobody want to have someone to take advantage of you, like the insurance company. Come on. So you want somebody to really help you out in these type of situations. That's a lot of folks, man. It's like 300 people a day moving into Dallas, man. That's why the roads be all jammed up. Yeah, they send people moving all the way from California and everything to move here to Texas because of the property is cheaper, believe it or not. But they driving up the prices of the property. It kind of sounds like the quarterback market, right? Cowboy Nation. Yeah. Law, they have a layaway plan, you know. Well, Frenkel, they don't collect unless you win or something like that. So you might want to talk to them, So you don't have to pay for a consult or anything like that, ladies and gentlemen. But neither here nor there. Dre says, how many people leaving Dallas per day? That's a good question. I walked around in my neighborhood just walking. And these people that's moving into Dallas, believe it or not, the people that move into Dallas don't be Cowboy fans. I be seeing 49er flag, Eagles flags. I saw a Carolina Panthers flag out there in the yards. I'm going to talk to the HOA. I'm going to be snitching, man. Yeah, I'm going to turn into a snitch. I'm going to turn into my guy, Charleston White over here. I'm going to snitch on them folks like, hey, they got that Eagles flag up there in their yard. Pull that flag. This supposed to be a Cowboys community over here. Come on. Appreciate y'all, man. Let's get on the horn over here, man. I got from the 469, what's on your mind? Tim, what's good?
Hey, how you doing? How y'all doing today?
We're doing great, Tim. What you got?
Cowboy preachers. I got something to say. I want to give everybody some encouragement. But my Cowboy fans, I want to give y'all some encouragement today.
Encouragement? Okay, good. Go ahead.
When you wake up in the morning, call your neighbor. Tell your neighbor everything's going to be okay. Tell your neighbor how you feeling today. Let's check up on your neighbor.
Unless they're an Eagle fan,
No, I'm your big brother. I'm here for you.
Yeah.
I ain't going to never forsake you. Tell yourself this. Oh, you are a better person than him. You got to ask yourself, I will overcome my tribulations.
We shall
I will overcome what I do in my life. I'm telling you, when I wake up, when I put them cleats on, that stone on my helmet.
Yeah.
And when I put the helmet on and be ready to play, I'm playing with passion. I'm playing with joy.
The joy.
I'm playing with my team. The team.
Come on with it.
People become first. So you got to understand. Play. You got to play with that joy filling your heart. You got to play with that extra passion you have inside of you.
Yeah.
You got to have passion when you play. That's how you play, man. You can't play with no passion. You got to have passion to play football.
Yeah.
You got to have passion to put them clicks on.
Come on with it.
Because you put that star on your helmet.
Yeah.
You better be. So call your neighbor. Call your mama.
Yeah.
Call your dad.
Come on with it.
Tell them, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here to stay. I'm not here to leave.
All right.
Come on, woo. Oh, my brother. Man.
Yeah.
I'm not here to leave.
Yeah.
I'm here to stay.
Okay.
So
it's time.
It's time to enjoy for noise. It's time to have that fire in your heart.
In your heart.
Praise him.
Praise him.
Understand. The Cowboys is number one. The Cowboys will never give up on the fight. We always gonna keep fighting.
Gotta keep fighting.
We fight. We
Come
win,
on.
we fight.
All right.
Fight no matter what. No matter what. We was always will be fighters.
Come on with it.
Never be losers.
Never be losers.
Sometimes it feels like there's no hope at all. Come on. Whoa.
Yeah, slap your neighbor and tell him we fighting. Yeah.
We gonna win it all.
Come on, we gonna win. Put we shall overcome in the chat, baby. Appreciate you, Pastor Tim. Come on with it.
When you wake up this morning, remember.
He woke me up this morning.
Joy come in the morning.
Joy come. We may endure through the night. Come on. But joy. Yes, indeed. Come on with it.
Joy come in the morning.
Yes, indeed. Let me hear you say it with your joyful noise. Let me hear you say it.
Hallelujah. How about them Cowboys?
How about them boys? Come on, baby. That's Pastor Tim. Yes, indeed. We may endure through the night, but joy comes in the morning, baby. We shall overcome. He woke me up this morning and he started me on my way. Come on. Come on with it. From the 409. What you got for me, Poindexter? Joy! Poindexter, you're live, man. Talk to me.
Hey, man.
Glory! Hallelujah. I didn't know I'm going to have to start having the collection plate around here. Yeah, no. Well, a man robbed from God. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Although we will receive the kind that jingle, but we will accept the kind that folds. Come on with it.
Man.
Yeah. Where are you with my blessing? You know, slap your neighbor and tell him I'm going to bless law over here. Come on, where that blessing at?
Man, you know it's nothing like a joyful Christian. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to really understand what you connected to.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people think that we can play church on the phone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But what you do, how you respect people, your format, what you do, that's what gives glory to the Lord. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How you can share with people, how you can share your ups and downs, how you get your sorrows and your joys.
Yeah.
That's the real ministry.
Oh my, Poindexter, the Illuminati that got you, man. Illuminati, they ain't ready for that conversation.
Real,
oh my gosh, they got you, Poindexter. Call back. Oh Lord. Oh my God, they didn't want to receive. That message didn't want to be received on that one from your end, bro. Hang up and call back with your other phone, man. Yeah. All right, so from the 901 JV, you're live on the Nation, man, brought to you by FrenkelFirm.com. Talk to me, bro.
Law Nation, what's going on, bro?
Man, all is good, man. Hey, this is still a carryover because it's technically Victory Monday, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now, hey, first, I just want to start off by giving you your flowers. Like, you still ought to go to social media, and I do appreciate everything you do. I mean, every time I listen to you, I do learn more and more.
Appreciate it.
Especially about what's going on in the game today, especially with this team and how things operate and how things are going. And I just want to say thank you, bro. You are not taken for granted over here.
Appreciate you, dog. Appreciate you, man, so much, JV. I try to do what I do, man, but
you do
I really appreciate it.
Job too,
Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, but I also want to say, hey, to some of these trolls over here in chat, these Eagle fans.
Oh Lord,
they support you.
they are the cockroaches. They are the real cockroaches that Stephen A. Smith be talking about them. You know what I'm saying? Every day, I'm sitting there walking my neighborhood. I'm saying like, now this neighbor, I've been in this neighborhood for about 6 years now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm seeing an eagle flag just flying all in my space. I'm offended. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it looks so trash. It just ruined the whole neighborhood.
Yeah,
everything right there. It's like, when they say one bad apple can ruin the bunch, that be that e-girl mess.
Yeah, they ain't gonna
you done absolutely nothing. You had one championship ever. You come around here and you want to try to talk smack and trash and all that there. Man, I promise you, some of those guys right there, they just, you give them just a little ounce of age. Well done, good job. And they think that they run the world.
Yeah, I mean, but here's the thing, though. Believe it or not, they're tending to, they are well deserving to gloat and be there because they got personnel that's going to go out there and get some people for them. They're not going to just rest on. Wait till this guy get back. Wait till next year. That's the only thing. Like, I know for sure if we 5-7, if we put a little bit more efforts in free agency, and on top of that, take away some political stuff, we can be dog near at least an 8-win team right now or more, you know. But that's neither here nor there.
Yes, that is true. And so, I mean, hey, that's what we have to deal with. And there's no way we can control that. But so, just like, and I know you heard this before being out there in the country, because I'm a country boy myself. Sure, they say even the sun shine on a dog ass in the winter.
Come on with it, yeah. Yeah, sun do shine even once in a while.
I'm not believing what the Philly doing You know, they got a good thing going right now, but sure, for the long run.
Whoa! Hey! Hey! What happened? Is somebody cursing us over here, man? Come on. Hey, wait a minute. Can y'all hear that? What happened to Smooth? What's going on? We ain't gonna speak upon nothing on the Eagles again. Then, if that's the case, God dog, did y'all see that? Did y'all hear that, or it was just me? That man that went aqua, you know. Yes, indeed. I got from the 206 Eric D. Seattle Seahawks, baby. Y'all number one, right?
Yes, sir. How you doing, man?
Yes, indeed. The Eagles are. The same. I'm talking to all these teams. Your Seattle Seahawks are number one, huh?
Yeah. Do what you got, buddy.
Yeah, y'all doing your thing, man. It's a good thing. What you got for me?
Well, you guys are starting to come together.
Facts.
2 in a row, so I know it's still going to be kind of a tough task, but who knows what's going to happen? Yeah.
No doubt, no doubt. So how are you feeling though, Eric? Your team is number one in their division, 7-5. That conference there, y'all fight each other like day and night. Arizona Cardinals 6-6, Rams 6-6. The Niner gang 5-7. You know, that's good seeing the Niners down there below. But what's coming along with you guys? Your run game, your quarterback, what's going on?
Well, like yesterday, we made so many mistakes in that game yesterday. I mean, I'm just surprised we actually found a way to win after all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just finding ways to win, you know. Kind of like the Chiefs. They find 11 ways to win. They're 11-1, and all of their games, majority of their games, people say, "Hey, how did they win?" You know, they just find ways to win. Don't find ways to lose. You know.
So what's next for Dallas?
What's next for Dallas? We're facing the Cincinnati Bengals. They have the 17th ranked offense. The defense is just as bad as ours, and they have the 27th ranked defense. So the Cowboys going up against the 4-8 Cincinnati Bengals, we can give them a run for their money.
Okay. Yeah, I tell you, that should be pretty good. Yeah. And then, that's going to be okay. Are you guys done with Philly, or?
What you say?
Any more games against Philadelphia this year, or is that series now done for the year?
No, we got one more game against the Eagles, and I'm counting that we're going to split. You know, we're going to split them boys. You know, I think we're going to find a way to win in that game. I don't want them sweeping us because we won't hear the last of it. So we'll find a way to split that. And we swept the Giants this year, and I'm not going to say we're going to split against the Washington team, but there could be a situation that we sweep the damn Washington team. So it's going to work out for us, Eric. What else you got before I let you go, bro?
Well, I got one last thing to say. How about them Cowboys?
How about them, man? Old faithful, man. Eric, win, lose, or draw, man. He's been following my channel for way some time now, and he's a Seattle Seahawks guy, but he really a Law Nation sports guy ultimately, and since he support Law Nation, he support my Cowboys. So salute, kudos, and credence to him. But what we can look at with this Cincinnati situation, they do have the craziest thing. What's going on with Cincinnati? I know our faults. Can somebody explain to me what happened to Cincinnati? Who been watching majority or all of their games? Because if I'm not mistaken, their quarterback is not hurt. Jamar Chase is not hurt. You're having a hell of a year, right? Their offensive line has been improving, right? So what's going on with them? What's going on with them? Because at the end of the day, now special team, they got their special teams better than ours. You know, their defense suck law, you know. They're 31st on points allowed. So, man, we should be able to put some points up, baby. This should be a good game for the boys. And we can't talk about the sunlight because it's on Monday Night Football. Unless the moonlight shoot through the stadium, we should be okay. Yeah. Their defense is terrible. 27th ranked defense. But, you know, we only... We are right behind them, you know. They got the 27th, we got the 28th. You know, their special teams technically is better than ours, right? We got the 7th ranked special team. They got the 2nd ranked special team, right? Their offense, they got a better offense, they got a better defense, they got a better special teams. Technically, they are a better team, huh? Yeah. If Cooper Rush throws 5 tubs, boy, we won't hear the end of it. And I'm rooting for Cooper Rush to do that too, by the way. Yeah. Cooper's already 1-0 versus those boys. Come on with it. Can they run the ball? Joe Mixon gone, but they got Chase Brown. They got who else? The other running back. They got Zach Moss, right? They went and got Zach Moss. So I think that he's pretty good. So what's that reason? What's the Bengals' excuse? I thought that all you needed was a quarterback. I thought that he was generationally talented. Hey, Action Powell, even though you saying that, you know, that's your LSU boy. But what's going on? Element Pride says our defense has been looking great recently. Yeah. Zach Moss got hurt. Chase Brown is great. That's what happened. Zach Moss is hurt. So my guy Joe Burrows need a running back. Is that what y'all said? That he needs a running back? Yeah. Come on with it. The Bengals have a better offense than the Cowboys. They do. Hey, don't sleep on Cool Joe Law. This is my guy Sean D. I'm just saying, like, he got a perfectly healthy team outside of Zach Moss being hurt, you know. So y'all telling me that a generationally talented quarterback with Jamar Chase, with Chase Brown, with a decent, okay, well put together offensive line, he needs defense in order to win? Joe needs, wow, man, this is crazy. Are y'all admitting that? Oh my gosh, is the play calling stale? What's going on? I thought that all you needed was Joe Burrows and everything else would work his way out. I got Point Dexter back from the 409. What's on your mind, Point?
Hold on, Cat.
No doubt.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Mm-hmm.
All right, dear. Let me take it off the speaker real quick.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, you back, boy.
It's funny though because, like I said, when we was talking before, you know, your life is your ministry. Okay, right. I'm just going on and say that. Okay. Yeah. You know, when you seen like Overshawn making plays,
facts.
It had a lot to do with that defensive line standing up. Mm-hmm. You know, linebackers make plays like that when your defensive line is not getting pushed in their lap.
Facts.
So I got to give some props. The defensive line is doing a whole lot better job. And as I said before, man, we still got to play this year out. And I'm hoping that we see improvement out of these players and consistency out of these players. You know, we talked about it before. We don't want to just see a flash. We want to see consistent. And if that defensive line can be consistent, man, Overshawn them is just going to show out. They are going to show out. So I am looking forward to seeing that defensive improvement,
Right.
you know, and all this stuff about tanking. Like I said before, man, when I'm looking at a football game, I'm back to being a 10-year-old. Okay,
Oh,
I
yeah.
love the game. I love seeing my team win. You know,
Yeah.
and what we talked about, you know, the earlier, like I said, we talked way back in March.
Mhm.
You know what's so crazy is that this March, in March, did you see how many free agents was out there, quality free agents?
Mhm.
How many teams you see this year, and you see dudes making plays, and they wasn't with the team last year.
Yeah.
It was somebody that they acquired. You know, you got
Yeah.
the Hendricks, the Barclays that you see, but every time I'm watching a game, you know, dude make a play, they like, well, they got
Right.
him in free agency last year,
Yeah.
or he playing against his former team, you know.
Mhm.
So I know we're going to try to shame Jerry Jones into making some moves, you know, in the offseason going into free agency. But, man, just like draft classes, free agency classes are good and bad.
Yeah.
I hope we're not a day late and a dollar short on this free agency, and then we start picking up some Dontario Poles or some Brandon Carrs or some Roy Williams. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, let me tell you though, man. Look, you know, we had this class was one of the better free agent class. Now I don't know what's going to come out in the next class, just like the draft. You know, the draft is the same. You have good drafts and you have bad drafts. You have all
Facts.
these highly touted players that's supposed to be tearing up stuff, and man, so many busts in the draft. You're like, oh my God! And then you can have drafts where you get the Cooper Kupp and the, you know, and the Dak Prescotts and stuff like this here. So it's still a crapshoot.
Yeah.
So look, man, look, we're gonna take this game Monday night, and I'm gonna be cheering for my team to win. You know, draft free agency be damned. Jerry Jones be damned. I really don't care. All I care about is, you know, man, look, like I said,
Yeah.
watching Overshawn make that play, watching Turk with the spin move, that's what we about. We not
Right.
GMs, we
Right.
not coaches, we not players, we are fans.
Facts.
And that's what we watch the game for. Now, I love that you have your podcast. I love you content creators because it gives me something to do during the week before I get to the game. But ultimately, I want to get to the game, see my team win, see my team fight. Like I said before, I don't care if the coach is Elmer Fudd. As long as my team is winning, I don't care if Jerry Jones is on the TV saying how good he built his team. I don't care about none of that. I just want my team to win. I'm a fan. Fan is short for fanatic. So that means I'm a little crazy about my team. You know what I'm saying?
Shoot. You ain't lying.
Man, but look, like I said before, man, I seen other content creators and stuff and everything like this. I listen to a lot of them, but I have to tell you, Law, you have the heart. You work the hardest. People don't put themselves back to put other people ahead of them. How much work you do on your remotes. You are the producer. People don't understand.
Right.
You got everybody standing up there talking, but you are producing. You are setting up. You are taking down. I know I used to be a DJ.
Yeah.
I used to be on the road. I know how much it is to set up and then everybody have a good time.
Yeah.
And the next day, you know, you got to bring it down. You got to
bring it down, rip the cords and roll it up.
They don't, you know, a lot of people don't know how much work you do. But
Yeah.
I appreciate you, man. And I appreciate you being so humble. You know,
Appreciate
because
it,
some
bro.
people, man, they like, if I set this shit up,
Yeah.
I'm going to be the star. I'm going to be out front. But you have set all that up to put somebody else out there.
Come
man.
on with it, man.
And for that,
Yeah.
I appreciate you, man. That shows your Christianity. That shows your manhood. That shows your love. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So don't think that nobody sees that, because Poindexter, he sees that, my brother, and he loves it, and God is going to definitely bless you for being the person you are. Keep being the person you are, man. Love them kids. Give them a great Christmas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when they're old enough, tell them what Christmas is really about. You know, when I got to the point of my kids getting old enough to understand what Christmas is about, they had a better meaning. They would go and find kids that was less than them and give them something nice for Christmas, because everybody doesn't have a great Christmas. Some of us have to make a Christmas for somebody. You know them people out there.
Yeah.
And I'm talking to everybody that's within my voice. You know those people out there. Do something nice for somebody that really needs it this Christmas. A lot of people that you're going to get gifts for, they don't need that mess, and they don't care about you 2 months later. Find the people that really need it and make a Christmas. Yes, God bless you, my brother. Yeah. And I'll have to say it. How about them Cowboys?
Yeah, baby. Appreciate your point, Dexter, man. I needed that. You know, everything that man said is monumental for me, because this is like a counseling session, man. I'm really taking advantage of all of y'all. You know, believe it or not, y'all keeping me insane. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no, excuse me. Y'all keeping me sane, not insane. Y'all keeping me sane over here, you know. But I really appreciate that, and that's why I do this, man, because of you all. You guys help me out tremendously. I appreciate the love and the respect that you guys showcase and give me on the other end of it, man. So that means a lot. I love y'all to the moon and back. Appreciate all of that. Yeah. But let me flip over here, because I gotta share just something funny right here. Shout out to my guy who's old enough to remember the last time we had a top 10 pick. I'm talking about really high end pick. We drafted this guy, I think 6th overall one year, just like the time before last, because Zeke was the other person. But I said Smooth said legend. Hey, man. Hey, I'm pre-laugh at this because he said legend. I got to laugh at him, though. Yeah. Because he might have been, everybody's a legend. And at the end of the day, I blame Dez Bryant. So, Dez, if I can get you on the podcast, I blame you for destroying. Dez destroyed Morris Claiborne. Yeah. Let me laugh again. Because this boy says he's a legend. You know what I'm saying? I'm the realest. He said I'm the realest naysayer here. Come on, let me see.
Hey, Cowboys Nations. This is Cowboys legend Morris Claiborne, and I just wrapped up the latest episode of Cowboys Crosstalk, presented by SWBC. Click the link to tune in now. Hey, Cowboys Nations, this is Cowboys legend.
Cowboys legend, baby! Come on. I knew action gonna say something, dog. LSU, baby. Oh my gosh, man. And he was with the same era with the Honey Badger and Patrick Peterson, you know what I'm saying? So legendary, baby. That's crazy. So is he Cowboys legend? Jeez. Oh my gosh, man. Action Power he'll go to the edge of the earth defending his LSU boys, man. Just like I'm with my Mississippi boys, man. That's how he is with his LSU. You can't say nothing negative about an LSU player. Yeah. And what I was saying is that it was somewhere right here. Tom Downey, shout out to him. He says, "I'm down for the Cowboys," claiming, "See, I'm a Mississippi guy." So even Ed, you like that too? Ed says, "Long, don't do my LSU boy like that." Montgomery.
This is where we hold them. This is where.
Oh my gosh, man! Oh my gosh, man! My guy Steven says, the only legend right now is Law Nation, baby. The one and only, baby, right now is Law Nation, baby. Come on, baby.
Please come home.
What do I got, baby?
I got beans and
Baloney. Dez Bryant, I'm quite sure that Mo Claiborne would have been a legend if he didn't go one-on-one with Dez Bryant. So Dez Bryant, he destroyed Mo Claiborne in that drafting year or what have you, and he kept putting the ball out there in Oxnard in his face, and he said, I own you, etc. So I appreciate him, but we all know that, it is what it is. Oh, got to say this, though. My God, somebody need to hear this now. And I thought that it would be great for comic relief before I let my guy VIP on about the same thing.
I don't know who need to hear this. It's over. Pack those leftovers out. Don't eat another damn bite. Throw them away.
Throw them away.
This thing is over. Throw the leftovers away. Now.
That boy said, Jesse Holly said, throw them leftovers away. Now, what's diabolical with it is that this brother eating an apple pie from McDonald's. Jesse out here eating apple pies from McDonald's, and he telling y'all throw them leftovers away. But I'm going to tell y'all, if you still got turkey meat, ham meat, or any meat that you got from Thanksgiving Day, and today is Monday, took the kids to school this morning. If you still got meat from Thursday and you still eating on it, man, something wrong with you, man. You ain't right. This is not right. It's time for you to take that plate away. If you're still eating mac and cheese, you better not be eating that mac and cheese from Thursday. Yeah. If you're eating hog maws and chitlins, you shouldn't have eaten that on Thursday. Yeah. So y'all better. It should be impossible for you to have some yams left. Them yams should have been gone by now. It should be no yams left. I don't care. The yams should have been gone Thursday, after the victory parade we done had around here. The yams shouldn't have even made it to Friday. Come on, baby, come on. So y'all better not be eating that Thanksgiving meat, man. Come on. Y'all better not be eating deviled eggs, none of that potato salad, even if it had the raisins in it. You better not be eating none of that stuff. So throw all of that away, Yeah, them yams and mac and cheese been gone. Yeah, come on with it. I got my brother from another mother, no other. Don't look like Danny Glover, but from the 860, you're live on the nation. Talk to us, man.
Lord, be my piggy, baby. Lord, if you still in the first, Lord, if you got raisins in your, Lord, if you see raisins in any type of dressing or any, Lord, that's what you exit left, Lord. You shouldn't even. There's no leftovers from that. You leave that, Lord.
It should be fully well. It should be fully well contained. It should be part of the untouchables.
Lord, Lord, I guarantee I know who is eating turkey. I bet you the Joneses. I bet you Jerry and his sons. They still look like, no, we can stretch this out.
We can stretch this out. You know what? You may have a point. We go with Jerry and them. We go with Jerry and them house. They still got. Hey, this is some turkey meat that we had from Thursday. We made tacos out of it. I put some
the turducken. What they call it?
Turducken. We could make it stretch out. We could turn the bones into broth, and I got some old rice. We'll make a goulash off of it,
Lord. Lord, but Lord, what's funny is Jerry's probably really doing that, pouring salt on it right now, Lord.
Yeah.
But us as fans, Lord, we have to learn to just be happy. I've never seen any other
any other, I don't study any other fan base, but I can imagine no fan base grieves over a loss like we do, over a win like we do.
Oh yeah, grieves. Yeah.
Loss on what is the ideology? What is the temperature? What are we saying here? We want to win to lose. We want to play to win the game. We want to play to lose the game. Lord, what are we doing?
All right, so here's the truth of it all. Nothing changed in the last 28 years, right? The difference is between here and now, or now and here, or however you want to say it, is that we ultimately know it this year. We know that Mike McCarthy's in a lame duck year, right? We know that even on our best of the best right now, we can probably hang, but we won't be able to maintain. And that's the problem, because at the end of the day, it's like you got to drive from Texas to New York. You in New York, right, my dog? You in New York?
Yeah.
And I got a quarter of a tank. And, that's all I got. That's all I got. And I got to get to New York. You know what I'm saying? And I got $10 and some change in my bank account. That's where we at, bro. And I'm in Dallas. I got to get to New York.
You ain't gonna get quarter away here.
And you ain't gonna get to Shreveport. Yeah.
so that's where we at with it. So if Lord, that's the case, Lord. So I know we are. So we're basically organically taken, but the Lion said, "Not on my watch."
Not on his watch. Not like we still fighting to the end. We still driving, although the car, we know we got a quarter of a tank. Maybe along the way, maybe somebody feel bad about us, and we can hitchhike, or they can give us some gas money, or help me push my car to the gas station up the hill, and we do the bartering system. That's literally when you got hope. That's all we got. We trying to get to New York, where you at, my dog, but we in Dallas still, and the car's in reverse, and we trying to get it out of reverse, and we got to drive with a quarter of a tank.
And we got three people on the steering wheel. We got Jerry, his son,
Mike
McCarthy.
Yeah. And dog, we ain't using GPS. Dog, we using MapQuest. Dog, we out here. We out here like, hey, get on 20. No, you can go north. You can get on 30. We got MapQuest. We ain't using updated stuff like GPSs and stuff.
Jerry said, no, I've been this route. I know New York. I almost bought New York.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, it is sad, but it felt good. Like digesting my food after a win feels good, Lord.
It feel good.
After watching, we have a couple of chip players right now, Lord.
Right.
Like 73, Lord. He about to get that bag. I'm watching him. He throwing people out the club right now. Between him, Overshown, Micah, we have a good new
parts of the problem here, because what you want to do is go ahead and get your identity. What type of team you want to be for 2025? Now, here's what I can say. I'm looking at this team. What you want to look for, VIP, is resiliency. We want to see who are the resilient boys now. Like, who's going to absolutely, if they got a bang knee, do they stop playing? Or if they down by 10 points or 15 points, that defeat in the eyes, do you see that out of any of those guys, right? So you want to see who's your dogs on this defense. You keep them, right? And you want to see who's your dog on offense, you keep them boys. But ultimately, the problem is that going into this draft, you got to solidify your coaching. You can't sit back and you can't sit back here and say, okay, Mike McCarthy, Mike Zim, we're gonna run this back.
Lord, stop saying that, Lord. I'm about to throw up. Lord,
I'm just saying.
Lord, don't say that, man. I don't want to hear that ever again, man.
But that's what I'm saying.
Back for what, Lord?
For what? Yeah. Naysayer for what? But what I'm saying is that, but the Cowboys ultimately got to plan that now. You got to make sure that your next coach is going to have the mindset to say, yeah, I saw the tape. I saw the resiliency. I saw that this team was down hurt with numerous guys, right? But I pay attention to those who played and fought through the echoes of the whistle, and I'm going to try to match that up with somebody in this draft. I'm going to bang the table for a new free agent guy to bring in, so that we can complement everything. The way this offensive line is constructed now, right? The way the offensive line look now. And I know the two teams that we played, they are Rudy Poo teams, basically. The Washington team and the Giants. But I seen the pissed off. Hold on. I was going to say this. I seen the pissed off Washington team just blew out another team. So now I'm giving credit. I'm giving credit to my offensive line. I'm sitting here like, hey, with these group of guys, I can build upon this. That's how I look at it.
And that's exactly. I'm gonna piggyback on what you said. 'Cause I just seen them drop 40 on somebody,
right?
But they didn't drop 40 on us. So we do have to give our offensive line some credit because they've been lacking, but. And it's crazy because I love the president. But ever since he went down, we've been running the ball. We've definitely been pass blocking better. So, Lord, we gotta open our eyes to see what it is, Lord. Like, all right, we see why are we so, and even with the kid, Awesome. Awesome, is that his name? Awesome Richards?
Yeah.
I like dude.
Yeah, but he got a high ankle sprain, and he's going to be out for the remainder of the season, though. That's the only thing. Yeah. And here's another part of it though. From a defense and offensive perspective, we probably would not see basically this team from an offensive perspective do something busy with a good team versus a good defensive team until Tampa Bay. That's December the 22nd. Right. So you got to take this with tongue in cheek. We playing against the Cincinnati, and then we play against Carolina, and then we're going to play against a good defensive team like Tampa and Philly. So those
Carolina
2 games.
Been playing better. Since the defense is a wash, like I'm rooting for them because they want our running back. They want the running back I want. So I want them to win out. But it's like, they can. This dude could put up 30 points, and their defense will give up 45, 50.
Yeah.
So,
even though, and I had to make sure I double check. Even though the Panthers been playing a little bit better, they still have the 32nd ranked defense. So,
okay.
So technically, we finna play the 28th ranked or 27th ranked defense if we finna play 32nd ranked defense. So
we're playing them with Cooper Rush, though, Lord. It's not with Dak. It's not my quarterback. We're playing them with Cooper Rush.
Huh?
We're playing them with Cooper Rush.
Right. So Cooper Rush should be able to eat. He should be able to get things going. Yeah. He should. These next 2 games, from an offensive perspective, we should be able to put up points.
Well, I watched him throw the ball. Past 20 yards, Lord, the ball looks shaky, Lord. My son right now in high school football, those are balls a tighter spiral after 20 yards.
Yeah.
That's my only worry about him. Like, I know he can manage the game and all that, Lord, but what's going to happen when teams start like, all right, we just going to play. All right, well, we want you to throw the ball past 20 yards accurate.
Well, this would be a situation whereas these next 2 games, my guy already in the last 2 or 3 games, Rico been averaging 5.2, 5.3 yards per rush, right? So if Cooper, if these next 2 games, if he can continue to do the same, then you don't have to really worry about Cooper Rush throwing the ball with strong arm talent or what have you, because some of your just to be fair, VIP, Joe Montana, Tom Brady, both of those boys don't have strong arms. They were in a system West Coast offense that benefited from them getting out quick short passes and quick releases.
Both of them had Hall of Fame. What?
Oh, wide receivers well, not Tom Brady, but Hall of Fame coaching though. Yeah. But that's all I'm getting at. And I got to say this, VIP. I'm not saying Cooper Rush is Joe Montana, by the way, nor Tom Brady. But what I'm saying is that basically you don't have to have You don't have to have Jamarcus.
Right.
Jamarcus Russell had a damn strong arm. You know, that brother can sit Indian style and throw that thing 70 yards.
And where is he right now?
Yeah, somewhere. Pick and save or something. He Uber eats and Lyft her, you know. But I'm just getting at that.
My worry, Law, is Mike McCarthy is still trying to get this guy to throw the ball 30 and 40 times. He's spreading them out like he is Joe
Montana. Yeah.
That's my problem, Law.
Yeah.
I'm not worried because my thing might start. I'm telling you, Mike. Drug test Mike, man. Somebody needs a drug test Mike because he be having like brain farts. And I'm like, damn, Mike, Rico's running the ball at 5 a clip, at 5 a pop.
Yeah.
And you threw the ball 3 straight times in the red zone.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Come on, make the math up to me, Lord.
All I can say is that Mike McCarthy, he is who he is. He's not finna change. He's not finna change out who he is. And if the Cowboys decide to bring him back, we're gonna get the same thing. You know.
Law, I'm gonna catch a case, Law.
What's
the
that?
next time I see him, bring Mike. Mike, I will drive to where's he at? He sold one of his houses. I will pull up on dude and make him uncomfortable out there. Well, he not, bro. He not. Mike, just go ahead and bow out, man. Mike, come on, Mike, man.
Yeah,
you and this goddamn and Mike, if you're listening, Mike, stop that goddamn toss shit that you're doing. Stop
it. Yeah. I feel
he
you
runs
on
the ball north and south. You got him running east and west. Make that make sense to me, Law.
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed, man. You're right, man. Appreciate you for calling in, bro, because I get you, man. But what else you got before I let you go?
All right, look, before I leave, man, I just want y'all to show a guy. I already told you, he's my guy, Obi. Obi is that one. His official name on the block is Uwap 13. He's that guy.
Yeah.
He's that guy. He needs to be recognized. I can't wait till this offseason till he has his real offseason we can concentrate on, getting his body right and everything. Lord, I love 13. I think he is the future, Lord.
Hey, let's get it, man. I think so as well, man. Appreciate you for calling in as VIP, man. Let them know.
Bow, damn, Cowboys. I ain't a killer, but don't push me, Slurpee.
Yes, indeed. That's my guy, man. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting. But I get it. My guy says, Stay Pace says, you get it. You don't have to have a strong arm, but you can't have a weak arm either. Yeah. I mean, there are some throws that he can make. I like Cooper Rush vertical throws on intermediate routes, not the deep balls, because flutters on them. I like him on some slants, some hitches, but you see on some post throws, they're like, hey, the ball be forever in the air. So I would say throws that's like 10 to 15-yard intermediate throws, But you are right, I don't think. To be fair, I don't think he got a Chad Pennington's arm. Chad Pennington had a weak arm, but the boy was good though. He was accurate. Chad Pennington couldn't throw from me to this camera. The ball be incomplete, but the joker was accurate. Who remember Chad Pennington arm or what have you? So I just think that's the situation, and this is the reason why Cooper been in the league for 7 to 8 years now, and he's getting paid $2.5 million. So there's a reason why he's getting paid 2.5. We ain't sitting out here saying that he's a world beater here, or he's a methodical guy to go through his progressions and he's able to carve up defenses and stuff like that. No, here's the reason why. But only the Cowboys are going to hold on to a backup quarterback that long. Anybody else would have been gone. If we'd have been working on, we could have had Josh Dobbs here, or somebody else that you could have had Jameson, So it's just what it is. Any other team, right? But we took a shot in the dark at Trey Lance, burnt a 4th round draft pick for him, And he got a strong arm, shoot. Noodle arm Coop. Boy, I do, but I've seen Joe Montana throw a deep ball, a good deep ball. Yeah, but look who Joe was throwing it to, though. Joe had weapons, though. That's the only difference. Like I like Joe Montana. I like what he was able to do in the National Football League. But their whole game was quick throws, short passes, and shoot, one of his greatest throws is one of our cursed throws to Dwight Clark. He was trying to throw that thing away. He was trying to throw it away. He just closed his eyes, basically. It was like a Hail Mary. And he kind of overthrew it, and Dwight Clark was able to climb the ladder, and catch that, But Jerry Rice, give me Jerry Rice, man. Let me throw to Jerry Rice, Let me throw to Jerry and them, man. We got Trey Lance to just piss off Dak. This is my guy, Willie T. And that was and they said the craziest thing I heard all year long is that they said that they would do it again. Like, they literally, this organization and franchise literally came out and said that the reason why they got Trey Lance is for leverage on Dak Prescott. It's the craziest thing of it all. Like, who does that? You use and burn a 4th-round draft pick for that. For that? That's crazy. But, MJ, for context, we're definitely not bashing Cooper Rush. We definitely not bashing him. If anything, we're talking about the cons and pros. Cons and pros. He's a serviceable backup quarterback. He's a guy that can manage the game. You put things around him, he can take care of the football. If the defense can, keep the team afloat and everything, he average a fumble a game, whether it's under his own powers or the snapper putting the ball over his head. It's a reason why. Look, people, it's a reason why he's a backup. Now, that's all I'm saying with Cooper Rush. It's a reason why, so. Yeah, Reggie says leveraged him right into $60 million. Yep, you ain't lying. Oh my gosh, boy! Yeah, that was the most terrible leverage of all times. $5.5 million too, by the way. Somebody asked if who are like when my guy called in, Poindexter, he was like, hey, maybe we can do something in free agency. And of course, you can see Stephon Diggs. He's the top creme de la creme in free agency. But that price tag of $22 million is just way too high. T. Higgins, Keenan Allen, Amari Cooper to a degree, Chris Godwin, Brandon Cooks. These are all your top free agents for the 2025. Khalil Mack, Zach Martin, Dante Johnson, Cam Robinson, Hassan Reddick, Buda Baker, Carlton Davis, Matt Judon, Chavarius Ward, he's a free agent. D-Law, he's a free agent. DeAndre Hopkins, Ryan Kelly. So you got your guys, man, that's here, and it could be some surprising cuts and stuff like that. But I don't know who's really going to be a kind of a caliber of good free agent pickup for next season, especially when we're looking at the amount of holes that we have. My biggest hope would be as for us to get a different voice in the locker room, a different head coach, and see what we can do to make things better. Buda Baker is great. This is from Element, yeah. But, looking back at everything, all of this is predicated upon who will be our head coach. I think head coaches also got a little pull with a few players, right? They can sway the room and say, hey, land here and I'll be able to do X, Y, and Z things for you. You fit this system like a glove. Or I think that's the ultimate weapon that we need is a new coach in the building. Now, granted, if we run this back with Mike McCarthy, just expect some more of the same, right? Stay Paid said they better let D-Law go, man. Yeah. All right, let me get room for maybe one other caller. Let's see. From the 562, you're live on the Nation, brought to you by FrenkelFirm.com. Talk to me, bro.
What's up, Law? How you doing?
Man, doing great, man. Can't complain.
Man, today's a good Monday. Niners lost, so I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
They didn't lose. They got beat down. That's what I like to say.
Brakes off of them, yeah.
They got the brakes.
Y'all check on Twin, you know.
Right. But all right. On the side note, even though this defense is starting to perform somewhat, are you still keeping? Oh boy, or are you going for Robert Saleh?
Robert Saleh or Mike Zim. Robert Saleh versus Mike Zim, basically. Whew. What was the Jets defense last 3 years when he was there? 4 years. They number 1, number 2, respectively, right?
Yeah, I think they was like top. I know it was in the top 10.
They are 4-3 scheme based though, right? They played it too high.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think what you don't want is ultimately the team trying to learn different and trying to pick up different tendencies and new defenses. You want to keep some continuity going. Zim is long in the tooth. He's 72, 73 years of age. He don't have like the voice of speaking and spitting at folks like he used to. So I would love, this is my opinion now, I would love for us to run it back with Zim, but due to the age of Zim could be a problem there. But you know the other part of it though, bro? Is that I know for sure that Zim, he ain't looking for another job, right? If we bring Robert Saleh in, this defense is going to jump, and we only going to get him for 1 year. You know, it's just going to be a 1-year deal because I think that other teams will be like, hey, when we get to the postseason, they're going to be interviewing him and all of that hoopla stuff, you know. I want long-term relationships with my defense coach and my offensive coach. I love what the damn Kansas City Chiefs is doing. You know, Spagnuolo ain't looking for another job elsewhere, nor is Andy Reid. So you got foundation that you can build upon. And they win. They find ways to scrape and crawl and win games. And I like that type of outcome. You know, even though, you know, they've been skittish, but they 11-1. They might win the Super Bowl again.
They might. Who knows?
Yeah.
But because the only reason I said Robert, because I was thinking if he comes to defense, we can bring what's that boy's name from the Jets? Quentin Williams. I think he'll want to try.
Sauce.
He'll travel.
Sauce talking about getting up out of there. Yeah.
Sauce.
Yeah.
So like bring those two. We can do whatever you want to do with Mozzie. And then who else is long in the two? I like Jordan Lewis as my nickel, but the way we so thin at cornerback, Sauce, man, that'd be dope. Yeah, Sauce and Quick Williams come over.
Yeah.
But you know, that's wishful thinking. But what I'm learning, Brad, our rookie left tackle, he is what people thought Tyler Smith was gonna be.
Right.
And I think everybody's like in the draft, we should go get the running back or Travis Hunter. Man, we need another offensive line.
Yeah, where we're picking at, you see the offensive line, the cream guys, cream de la creme, is a better way to say it. They're going to be gone around by the 11th pick, 12th pick, right? So you're going to have to really dig deep in your bag and find a guy. And it still could be too soon. I haven't looked at all of the offensive line guys like that. But what the draft is, from what I've told, what I was told, that normally you got about 13 to 14 real true first rounders, you know, graded first rounder guys. And then it drops off. So if we go on BPA approach, give me the best player available. But if it's one of those years, bro, that you got Genty sitting there and you got an offensive lineman, just pick up the damn running back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you don't pick the offense. I don't care if he turned out to be the next Zach Martin. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know it kind of sound crass, but I need me a playmaker for 3 or 4 years, and then we can do it from that way.
We do. All right, man. But Cooper Beebe is a dog.
Yeah.
I be watching his play, like just his play solo. Cooper Beebe is a dog, man. That was a great pickup we got for him.
Yeah,
But,
definitely great pickup from him, man. So that's proof you can find your dogs in the later rounds too. You know, you just gotta make sure you find the right dog. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, man, I ain't gonna hold you up, Law. I just want to hop on, say what's up.
No doubt.
How about them Cowboys victory Monday? And we're gonna take them Bengals.
No doubt, man. Let's take them. You know, that's my guy Aaron. And if you look back at it, you know, Cooper Beebe versus Dexter Lawrence, who is a dog. This is a rookie playing the first time in that spot as a center. 50 pass blocking snaps, 0 sacks allowed, 0 QB hits, 0 hurries allowed, 0 pressures, belt to ass. So you just don't get that by mistake, by the way. I mean, to win 50 snaps, to win that many against Dexter Lawrence, he ain't no one to sneeze at, right? So that's a good resume builder right there for my guy, Cooper Beebe. And all of this mentality changed once you put in Family T. Yes, indeed. I appreciate you so much, Devin. Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you for being there.
Yes, indeed. Good call from a man. Yeah, so when they see Cowboys, they think me. I don't got Cowboys nowhere in Law nor Nation Sports. But if you type in Law Nation Sports, you see Cowboys. Jerry! Send me about $1 billion, you know, give me about 500 million, you know, have my name everywhere, you know. Hey, I'll split it with you, you know. Come on, Jerry, buy the rights of Law Nation Sports. Come on, you like buying and purchasing things, you know. But I got to have a clause in my contract so that I have autonomy to still do me. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Jerry, come on. I don't have a star on my stuff. No Cowboys colors. But in his room, of course, I got all the Cowboy stuff. But his Law Nation Sports is synonymous with the Dallas Cowboys. Come on with it. Yeah. Y'all tell Jerry to cut me a check, man. Yeah. I've started putting salts on my McGriddle, you know. I got Big Amish from the 202, and then we got the 206, man. But Big Amish, man, talk to me. You're live on the Nation.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw!
How about them Amish Cowboys?
Come on with it.
2-0, undefeated Amish Cowboys. That's what I like. They got their identity.
Oh, okay. What's the identity? Talk to me, man. Talk to me.
Well, the identity. They're starting to run. They're using Dowdle. They're putting those horses in front and letting them bust loose. That's what they're doing. And what we saw, there's two things. I didn't see the whole game.
Okay.
But there's two things that pop out.
Okay.
Right? And one thing is the running. Now, the running only works also if you have the linemen up front. But also, I think the tight ends. They're using the tight ends. Now, if we go back in time a little bit, you had 3 levels of use. You had the running back, you had Emmett, you had Jay Novacek, and you had Michael Irvin, right? You had 3 levels of that defense trying to key on. And one didn't, if they're going to key on 1 or 2, you have the third outlet. We don't have that yet. Not yet.
Okay.
But I just wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah.
But so I wanted to know what you think about that.
I think that's a brilliant point. You want to throw as much wrinkles as possible to the ops, and if they thinking all night about Emmett, right, and now it's Jay Novacek time to eat, and if it's Jay Novacek, and now you got to deal with Alvin Harper, who was just very fast. Now you got Michael Irvin, so yeah, I want to throw as much wrinkles as possible, and if you can look at it, believe it or not, that's how the Detroit Lions is built right now, and that's how the Eagles, to a degree, is built. You got to worry about Dallas Goedert. You got to worry about Saquon Barkley. You got to worry about the wide receiver. So you're right.
Now here's another wrinkle. You bring up the Eagles. This is why I wanted to see Trigger Trey in there. What the wrinkle is, right, that didn't exist before. You see it with the Ravens as well. You have now, if you're going to key on a running back, what happens? That quarterback could run. That defense is keying on the running back, and he goes out the backside, and he's gone out for 10, 12 yards or more.
Facts.
That's a whole other dimension to a game that we as Cowboys haven't been used to yet. Not yet.
Right. Not
Hopefully.
yet. Yeah.
Not that you need it, but it certainly takes the heat off of a lot of players, right? If you have that. It also risk injury to players.
Mm-hmm.
So, bringing that up. But that's how I see the game is evolving into that.
It is.
Right.
Definitely.
And to be honest, when we talk about identity, we need the identity could be the individual identity, right? You have the individuals, then you have the group, you have your units who have an identity.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, we're seeing like we want to run the ball and throw it to our tight ends. Okay, that's an identity. You also need the scheme to fit.
Yeah.
Right. You need the scheme to fit the identity of the individuals and the unit, and you stick with it. You don't give up on it. Now, there might be times in games where you realize that the other side has their scheme and it's doing a number on your scheme, so you change it up. We don't really see that much. We don't see that many changes on the fly, maybe because we don't have the personnel.
Facts.
Right? Or you don't have the so we got to give that a second thought. But we do need an identity, and we do need certain players for that identity. We also need a coaching. So if the coach can't get those pieces to be that master chef, right, and fill in that philosophy we talk about, it's not going to work. Mike McCarthy's not going to work. Doesn't matter who it is, actually, as a coach. If a coach cannot be the identity of the team, it's over.
It's
if
over.
You got all individuals, you're never going to win anything.
Man, you're right on
the
money. I think you're right on the money with it. That instead of saying rooted or rooted in with the Cowboys, they need to figure out identity and establish that. What type of team are we going? If you're going to be a pass happy team, be that. Make sure you be the best at that. If you're going to be a combination of run to pass and pass to run, then be that. But the Cowboys need to establish what they do best. And you're right, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for calling in.
Oh, just one last thing.
Mm-hmm.
The greatest sports documentary never known, and that's The Kingpin. You ever seen the movie Kingpin?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah.
And go Amish Cowboys, Ohio, Amish country.
Amish country, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, man. But yeah, my guy can narrate a book there. Yeah, you do have that great golden voice, Yes, indeed. Yeah, he sounds really good over there. I see you guys. Yeah, the big Amish cowboy. Because he'd be like, next we have Marv from the 206. We in the mix. Come on with it. And remember, from the 206, you're live, baby. What's good?
What up, Lon? How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm doing great, man. Talk to me. What you got?
Man, I just I watched that Philly game yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
If that quarterback from Philly, he was missing dudes wide open. They would have blew if that quarterback would have played like he played against us. They'd have been up 20-0 on Philly. This dude's missing. Dude's wide open. Did you watch the game?
Both quarterbacks missed crazy opportunities. Lamar Jackson had Isaiah Likely so wide open, bro.
I know.
Oh my God. I'm sitting here like they squandered an opportunity. They was up 9-0 and it looked like they was gonna rout them.
Be 16-0. Yeah.
But you know what the deal is with the Eagles? They have, and I hate to say this, but I know a few Eagles fans, they love it. I'm awake, say, yeah, come on, join our side. But it's not about that. They do have the talent-wise to overcome their mistakes.
Yeah.
They do have the talent-wise. And if you don't pounce on them and continue, then those type of things. Because if you think about it, they only had 22 offensive yards collectively in the first half almost, bro. 22. Yeah. So the Ravens did their job. They wetted the bed. So, and then you got to have, yeah. Go ahead.
And it was missing they two big D tackles.
Facts. Yeah.
You know that, right?
Yeah.
I was looking. I said, where the two 350-pound dudes at? now when both of them was hurt.
Yeah.
Philly always get defeated when they hurt.
I mean, it's better to be lucky than good, I guess,
I know.
Yeah. But they do have, like, Smitty was out. Of course, Graham, their edge rusher guy, was out as well. But when you just talking about just talent-wise, like literally talent-wise, they just still have more than the opposition. And Saquon Barkley, we just got to call a spade a spade. This dude's putting up crazy good numbers. Eric Dickerson money in numbers, So it's sad, man. It's because we kind of all figured that was going to happen, right? Kind of figured that was going to happen for those boys. That he goes somewhere and he stays healthy, or he just be explosive in these sorts of things.
Guys, that shows you them young boys for the Cowboys. I keep telling y'all. Them offensive linemen for us in the middle, them young boys be fight back. That's what you need. And they young and they wear you down. You know what I'm saying? They didn't play against Philly. They got number 70. He was hurt. They was just bullying him, and he was making the center look bad because he was hurt.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And then you can make your offensive tackles good if you run the ball. You see, still play better when he running the ball.
Yeah, still played a whole lot better in this game, opposed to when you running the ball. And that's just what it is.
That's a fat boy problem. And that's what his problem was.
Yeah.
We gonna see now. This game coming up Monday night, y'all. This is the game. This is when we gonna see how we stop that pass offense.
Okay. So this should be a good test for our defense. Now, if our defense literally, I would believe even more in them if our defense hold these boys to like 1-2 touchdowns, or 20 points. Yeah. If they hold them boys, Chase and Higgins,
If we hold them boys, that means you got a chance.
And here's another thing though. On the flip side, if our offense is still able, and of course they got the 27th ranked defense, but if our offensive line, if we can see the same thing we saw in these last 2 weeks, block it up, and Rico running 5 and 6 yards per tote,
he gonna win.
And then you get the play action and Cooper Rush out there. Cooper, he should have at least 300 yards.
That's what I'm saying.
Throwing it, because they're going to give him an opportunity to throw that damn ball. He should have at least 300 yards on on that defense.
I think they're going to beat. They got a chance. If they get, I told it 3 games. It's this game. Well, you got to say that Carolina going to fight too. So you really got 4. If they get, when they play Philly, if they do, I hate to say it to y'all. If they win,
Big Mike McCarthy,
Big Mike gonna get hot.
But you're right though, because these next 2 games we should at least put up 60 points. You know what I'm saying? These next 2 games, because like I said, we playing against the 27th ranked defense, and then we play against the 32nd ranked defense.
Yeah,
that should be 6. We should at least go 30 points on Cincinnati, and we should at least go 30 points on Carolina Panthers. It's gonna it's gonna be a lot of excitement. Somebody gonna give us some type of excitement in these next 2 games. It ain't gonna be, if we score only like 10, 14 points, then bump with all we said with this damn offensive line and all of this stuff. That should be at least 30 points in these next 2 games. 60 points.
Yeah.
Yep.
And do not play number 70 if he ain't 100%.
No. He should have played his last snap whenever he got taken out. It should be the last NFL snap. Look. I hate to say it. He's a legend. He's an all-pro, but it's a young man game, and And people are making highlight tapes off of Zach Martin. Like, yeah, I got him. Look, last time we played the Eagles and stuff, Jalen Carter and all of them boys. Yeah, I got Zach Martin. It's equivalent. It's equivalent to Mike Tyson getting knocked out by that dude, that kid a couple of weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
What?
Yeah.
And y'all know what happened? I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all didn't catch it. Hoffman, either one, Hoffman or number 66, both of them young boys can play. But check this out. Hoffman is a center, too. So I saw him point. Yeah. He was telling the 60, a new center, hey, he's over here. That's why that line is blocked. Y'all didn't catch that, did you? Mm-hmm. You got two centers out there. Yo. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Now you can't get them. Yeah. Both two minds is better than one mind. And that's helping. You know what I'm saying? And that dude play physical. He be trying to beat you. That's what the Cowboys been missing. Mm-hmm. His attitude is making everybody else play like that.
No doubt, man.
I'm telling you, man.
No doubt,
so,
bro.
I like what I'm saying, but when is the number 7 coming back? Is he gonna come back in Cincinnati or Carolina? Or
we'll see. We'll know more details, I believe, Wednesday or Thursday. But this right here, the craziest part about it, this is a mini bye for us. So, we getting a lot of guys coming back. They're expecting to have D-Law back in this game as well. So, we'll see, though, man. Yeah.
Because, look, first we was mad at Lawson, 55. Then I guess he had so much rust on him. Now he's getting penetration. You see that? Yeah. Do y'all see what happening? So you get number 90 back with him and all them. You don't know where they coming from. So this defense is gonna get better. But I'm proud of the kid number 31, and I'm proud of number 24.
No doubt, man.
That bump and run, when they play bump and run, it's hard to pass on the Cowboys, man. I'm telling you, man.
No doubt, man. I appreciate you, bro.
How about them Cowboys? Let's take it one game at a time. But Monday night, if we get past Monday night, we got a chance.
No doubt. Come on, Wade. Salute, bro. Yes, indeed. That's my guy, MJ. I had 100 grand, but he dipped, so we're going to dip with him, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank everybody, man, for y'all support. All of the flowers, man. I take the flowers when y'all give it to me, man. You who say man don't leave flowers.
Right. I want my flowers while I'm living.
Shoot, give me flowers. Shoot, I don't mind tulips, roses, all of that stuff. Shoot, I take the flowers, man. I appreciate y'all so much. Much love to you all. Let's get this going the best way possible, ladies and gentlemen. The Cowboys are 5-7. We just got to live into that hope world. Right, that's where we at. We in the hopes parts of it. Shout out to you, Lisa. Lisa, I'm gonna let you know when the next 2 events are, so we can see you out there. And I appreciate you. So give a round of applause to Lisa. Lisa going through it, man. Lisa going through it, right? Because your other half team is winning. I ain't gonna say what team he's rooting for, just in case you don't want that to be out there. But the better half team is winning, and we over here, we struggling. We not losing, but we struggling right now. And it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. I wonder how that is, that house divided, Lord, how that is, Lisa. Let me know. He should change his mind by now. But neither here nor there. The Dallas Cowboys, 5-7. All we got is hope to lean on. In the words of Timothy that called in earlier, that gave us all of the praises of joy. That's what we got to have. We got to figure out the positive parts of it. People say, Lord, man, you working hard. But by the order of the Creator, a man shall work by the sweat of his brow. I'm going to continue to sweat out here for y'all. I'm going to continue to grind for your mind for you all. And in the future, you guys will see the dividends paying out. The hard work and dedication for the nation paying out. Because we got some things that we are working on, even in this particular situation. I know that there are a few monitoring spirits watching, reporting, trying to tear down what we built over here, trying to sully and denigrate the nation over here, trying to take away and not adding to. They just monitor, not giving or not bringing anything to the table. But also, there are those who support, win, lose, or draw, and understand that the nation will always be here for you all. If there's one thing a man should always do, is mainly to himself stay true. Never allow someone to change your point of view unless what they bring or mean makes sense to you. Never judge a man by sight alone, nor by the height he has grown. And when speaking, keep it at a moderate tone, because those raised voices turns hearts into stone. You see in the beginning, ain't this right, Jera, Iceberg, Q, Ghostface gave me Sean and them, I'm awake. In the beginning, it was how about them Cowboys? The morals of life, live, love, and respect for another. Then there are those who will try to be smart. They will take the decent man to alter their heart. Those man you should never call a friend, because they bend their lives around the truth to meet their end. Cowboy Nation, appreciate y'all. Love y'all to the moon and back. Appreciate you guys so much for getting me through these holidays. It was grim. It was out of the darkness of the nights, not just covering me, but I was black as a pit from pole to pole. Yes, indeed. Yes. But you guys comfort me with all y'all could. And that's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best.
Give me my thing music.
Yeah, baby. Come on. Let's get it. Come on. Cause all I want to do is run it up, baby. All I want to do. Wow.
I've been really in the field, let her rush, I let her feel.
Lately I just wanna come on with it. Sound of soft souls and hits in Law Nation. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Shout out to you, Scott Simpkins. Jake the Great, smoke one for you. Steven Cowboy. Let's get it. Come on. Shout out to the game. Shout out to you, Freddie. I am awake. Appreciate you. JV Boy. Who in law? Shout out to Twin Maker. Come on. Yeah. Jalen Battle. Appreciate you. Hey.
You just rock what's on the shelf and I'm not feeling it. Search for the one, but baby girl, it's nothing real as this. Can't trust a soul, I keep a hammer.
Call it too legit. Hey.
I've been really in the field, let her rush, I let her feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Come on with it.
Don't need no deals, I make the deal.
Somebody check out and look up my guy Twin Maker. Twin, where have you been? God, dog, boy. They getting beat up over there.
Ready? Run from it. Destiny arrives all the same.
I just be off the dome. I never own no chrome. Too many foes and clones. Yeah. I be at home alone. I be in zones alone.
I be on roll alone. Y'all check on Twin, man. Bang, bang. Twin. That's Twin right there, y'all. Cause y'all let me know. Can y'all let me know what's the score from the Bills and Niners game? Can y'all put that in the chat? Oh my gosh, man. Hey, believe it or not, man, their drought is longer than ours, man. Let's slow it down. That's twin right there. Come on with it. Rock with me. If your team won this weekend, dance with me. And breathe you in. Yeah. Thank you. And you. How big Amish be saying? Yeah. Big Amish. And remember. Let the street lights hit you. Play a tune. I follow. There you go, the dancing shoes. And another one.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Shout out to the 88 Cutlass. Come on with it. Pontiacs, the Chrysler, LeBaron. Come on with it. Who had them Pontiacs back in the days? Put Pontiac in the chat if you can spell it. I be on. If you know the lyrics, sing it with your boy. I know y'all be singing wherever you go. Come on with it. If you don't like this song,
let me crack your cranium and fertilize your brain.
come on, choir. If we offended anyone, charge it to my beard, not my heart. Shout out to Underdog. Pontiac, baby.
Fly on.
Hey, who literally had one of them 88 Cutlass, man? The 88 Cutlass was a game changer, right? Shout out to all of the 88 Cutlasses out there, man. Delta Supremes and all of them, you know. Yeah, let me know if y'all had one of those. Let's get it.
All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, know I gave you everything I had. I gave you everything I had.
Until next time.